What I love about Belmont is that we have such an interesting story. I haven't been a part of a lot of it, but I've heard and I've read and I've met the people that were there. And what I like is the complexity of it. I like the fact that so many interesting things happened here, that there's it's a bit unorthodox, things that happened. The origins and the Jesus movement is the ability to speak beyond a denominational mindset, beyond a particular worldview. And I think that ability to engage a lot of different kinds of people is how we benefit from our backstory. And the things that attract me to this day are those kind of things. I'm a media person by vocation. I'm specifically a educational media person, and then even more specific to that, I'm a Christian education media specialist. So I do work with publishing with Lifeway. I think if I was to travel, I would probably head for northern Italy for some reason, and up into Switzerland in that area. It just sounds like a lot of fun. I like a little bit of all good foods, but Asian food is probably the Asian fusion type food is probably my favorite. The story that continues to intrigue me year in and year out is when Jesus is at the well and the Samaritan woman comes to gather water. There's something about that story, the interaction, the way it's sort of a complete narrative. There's this whole interaction between him. There's the backstories of her backstory, the story of the Jews and the Samaritans, the story of Jesus traveling with his guys and his posse and whoever that were with him, but the fact that they've gone off and they've left him, and suddenly there's this beautiful interchange between Jesus and a Samaritan woman, and he's vulnerable and he's direct and it's just wonderful insights to him, the way that he's approaching a woman, that he's engaging in political conversation and religious conversation with her, and that he reveals himself as the Messiah. I love things on audio. I find a lot of time in my life where that's really a useful tool. So then drive times and getting ready in the morning, to be able to listen to the Bible on tape, the Bible on digital, or books, blogs. The people that marked my life early on were the authors that marked my life early on were short story authors, were science fiction combination, people like Ray Bradbury really helped shape my imagination and the way I see things. I tend to see things in short stories, and I'm not the Russian novel type, but I love the nonfiction things of Ravi Zacharias and C.S. Lewis and all the great Christian thinkers, and so I'm drawn to that as well.